Okay, today we're going to learn how to select different parts in your work using Pixlr-e. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go in and I want you to find a landscape. Whenever you find a landscape, you want to try to find something that has a decent quality. Down here it shows the pixels, but the work really isn't cleaning up. It just does not look good. So I'm going to see if, there we go. So that one really cleaned up. You don't want something with a really small quality, so this is 1500 by 908. That's great. Anything that's around 1000 each is fine, and that's pixels across, so it's 1500 pixels horizontally, 900 pixels vertically. If you're looking at a small number of pixels, you should choose a different image. So I'm going to right click, I'm going to copy the image, go to the photo editor, and in this case I'm just going to hit create new. And I'm going to go to photo, and that's fine. I put 1900, but the real size of that was 1500 by 908. So we'll do that, and I'm going to call this landscape. To keep track of your work, it's a great idea to date them. So I'm going to date this March 17th, 2022. So I can always hit the date to find that thing. I'm going to hit create, and I'm going to hit Control V to paste it. All right. So then I'm going to click off, and I have my image. So from here, let me just move this over a little tiny bit. We're going to start to go through selection tools. So there's 3 selection tools that we're going to be using. The marquee tool. And you can see the marquee tool will create squares or circles. Okay. If I hit Control D as in dog, it will deselect. Second one is the magic wand, W. So the tolerance, think of it as how much you want to put up with something. So, or how much you like something. So I like potatoes 32%. I don't like them very much. So I'm not going to find many potatoes because I don't like them much. If I go up to 100% and I click, notice how the little dotted line is around the entire outside. It's going to select everything. If I'm down at 1, it's going to select virtually nothing. So if I click at 32, it's going to select that much stuff. Okay. Modes. That's just going to select. This is going to add to the selection. Notice how it says shift. So if I hold down shift and click, it's going to continue to add to that selection. If I hit control, it's going to continue to remove from that selection. It's really important to be able to select what you want, otherwise you can't make alterations. And I'm going to hit Control D to deselect. Our last tool is the lasso tool, L for a shortcut. Lasso tool, it's got a bunch of different variations up here. You can also add to and remove from it. Okay. So the lasso tool is, I'm just going to draw a shape. But I don't know, do I really want that shape? Probably not. This is a polygon lasso tool, meaning it's going to make that shape. Okay, I can make shapes with it. And each time all I do is I click, 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 click. It's going to make a shape. Okay. But I have to close that shape. If I don't close it, meaning make a full shape, it won't work. Deselect to remove that one. The one that I like is the magnetic. The magnetic tries to look for colors where you might want it to go. So see how it's dragging along the waterfall along that edge? It's saying, oh, well, I think there's something that's white here. So I'm going to try to change and just go along that edge. So all you got to do is get kind of close to it, and it'll try to find that edge. So I got most of. Now here's the problem, is I've got to find where I started. There we go, got it. Now say I want to remove something, I'm just going to click on here and I am going to remove this area. I'm going to do my best. Okay, not working, right? Okay, so it finally removed that part, but I'm going to Control Z to go backwards. And instead of using that, I'm going to go to the Magic Wand tool. And I'm going to remove this edge using the Magic Wand. So I can use the tools in combination. Then I'm going to go in, and I'm still going to remove, oh, it did it for me already. It removed by removing the stuff that I wanted, actually, the insides. Okay, so now I'm going to hit brush, and maybe I want this water to be red. So I'm going to make it red. As I got my brush tool, and why is, oh, okay, that's what it wants me to do. So what I'm going to do is I need to make sure that I'm on my right layer. It messed up and it was on the wrong layer. So I'm going to copy it, I'm going to paste it, and now I'm going to try to color it. I'm using white. I want to flip these, use red. I'm going to take the opacity, drop it way down. Take the brush, make the brush nice and big, because I still want to see the detail. There we go. So now, when I deselect, I have that red waterfall. Okay. So what I want you to do today is you need to show evidence that you've used all the tools. So I could come in with this. I'm going to add a new color. Come on in. Hit brush. There we go. Evidence that I have used the circular tool. Come on in. Use the lasso tool. And realistically, sorry, the lasso tool drives me nuts sometimes. Realistically, you want to try to make something interesting at the same time. I'm just going quick because I'm trying to not make you have to listen to me nonstop. You can also do this, for instance, and then I will try to be quiet, is I'm going to use Magic Wand, eventually. Come on, wand. On the right layer. I may have confused the Magic Wand at this point. See, it's trying to, but it won't select. Oh, that's why. Okay, it won't select because it's trying to remove still. So I come up here. I'm going to select the sky, most of it. Then I'm going to go to the filter. And I'm going to go to the, let's do kaleidoscope. Filter, creative, kaleidoscope. I don't know what this is going to do. Oh, sure, why not? There we go. Kaleidoscope. That's what I decided I was going to do. Okay, so it's truly bizarre, but I'm going to leave it. And now I'm going to come back and I'm going to use the tool again. I'm going to grab that, and then I'm going to go filter. Let's do mosaic. Okay, great. I got that. So the thing is use the selection tools and then go through and do stuff to it. So I'm going to go, I don't know, auto pop. What's that do? Okay, it did that. Awesome. Now I'm going to select a new area. So point being, you learn how to use your selection tools and then apply filters, colors, alter, keep on going from there.